Hey Tank, wind my window up. I thought it wasn't gonna work then. Just wait a second. Good morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. I feel so like awkward saying that. I feel like that's what people take the piss out of all the time. But good morning, and yeah, welcome back to another video. It is Friday, I had to think about that then, and we are going away for the weekend, but before then, movement first. So we're on our way to the gym. I'm gonna do an express leg session, and then we'll come back, finish packing up, take the boys for a walk, and then head off. We're going to a little off-grid campsite, not even campsite, it's a hut, off-grid hut, somewhere in regional New South Wales. So it's about a 4-hour drive, and then my mum is flying down to look after the boys for the 2 days that we're away, which sounds so bougie, but it's just the way that it worked out. So she gets a little break and we'll stay at our place, look after them, and then obviously we get the benefit of having not a stranger look after them. So yeah, let's go train legs. I feel like I'm literally a shadow right now. This is thrifted jeans and Wrangler, shoes from Bali. But we're ready to go, and we're actually on time, which is amazing for us. We've just checked into our little weekend staycay, and we got some wine, we got some cheese and crackers in town. The sun is just about to set, although it's a little bit overcast so we can't really see anything. But we're staying at Levenvale Farms in one of their little off-grid eco huts, and it's so cute. Look at the ceiling. So there's no power. I think there's a little bit of power with some solar powered or battery powered like fairy lights and stuff. And then we have this amazing view. And then over there is a wood-fired bathtub and a fire pit. And our new neighbours, the Mool cows. Here, we've got our little camp kitchen and our little bathroom in there. This is literally exactly what we both need for the weekend. I thought you found a beer, but no, just water because we've been deprived the whole drive. Cute. Okay. This is our little dinner setup. We got some Middle Eastern. Have you ever had one of these before? What's it called? Maui?
Malahawa.
Mawawa? It's like a flaky pastry with like
Moana?
Filling. Mawa something. Sorry, we're butchering it. And some paprika chips. Yum! And you can't see a thing out here. It's just bugs. We had to do, hang on. We had to do a dash into town because turns out there was no lighters or fire starter or newspaper, even though we could buy firewood here. So we couldn't start our fire. So we've gone and got matches and stuff. so we can light the fire, because there's a fire bath, which, yeah, you light the fire and it heats the water, which I'm so excited to try. How pretty. This is what we woke up to. What? Do you reckon you could close my car door? Bianco and Rufus has eaten the bottoms out. Both of them. I don't know if that's going to affect how I can walk in them, but both of them are hollow. And then this little thing underneath is like, it's actually a nightie and it was thrifted. And then this jumper is from Dish. That's what we're working with for now because it's freezing. We are just going to go find water first because there's no water here and we are dehydrated. And then are we gonna go to the markets? Maybe go to a grower's artisan market, get coffee, get food. I really want like a yummy pastry treat situation, and go for a little wander around the little main town street area. My camera charge is going to last, but we just went and got coffee and little pastry, and I literally got probably halfway through my coffee and Nick and I both gaslit each other into thinking that it was a different roast or that the coffee tasted unique. No, we were just drinking each other's coffee, and normally I can taste cow milk the second I sip it because I have an almond milk, and I was like, this tastes really sweet, this tastes really weird. Got literally halfway through and realized that was definitely not my coffee, and I've been gaslighting myself the whole time. So I ordered my coffee, my proper coffee, so I think I'm going to be 3 shots down within like an hour window now, but it's worth it to actually have the coffee that I want to have. Yeah, so pray for me. But we're going to go to the little local farmers market now, go for a walk, try find some brekkie, and then probably come back into town and just go for a little wander in the sunshine. There's lots of cute little vintage shops and antique shops and stuff along the main street, so I'm just gonna go for a little wander up and down there. And then later on this afternoon we are going to a winery, which will be really nice. Okay, I'm not sure if we just missed the market or I don't know. Online that looked like a full-on busy like growers market, and we went and it's like 1.5 vegetable stalls, a soap lady, secondhand books, and a beeswax lady. And that's it. And someone singing to 2 people and their dog. So not quite what we had in mind. We thought we could get breakfast there and like there'd be a bunch of local things to get, like jams and honey and, you know, all of that, but not quite. So yeah, plan B, go into town and now find some breakfast because I think Nick is about to eat his arm off. Pesto mushroom, halloumi, roast tomato.
And the dog and the owner like talking to each other.
So unless I open signal,
we're at a winery and we're doing a little wine tasting. We've got 3 whites and a rosé. I'm not really a rosé drinker, but I'm trying. Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc. She said it's the order they are listed on the menu. Oh, look at that. That's impressive, love. Yes. What you know?
I was going to come.
Ugh, I hate that.
Get it down, it tastes like good.
Sounds like what mum always used to drink, and it's just it's not for me. So this is hang on.
I suppose I've got to pay for my own now.
See, I like that. It's because it's sad. We just got back to our little accommodation hut, and today has seriously been the nicest day. We've just been literally walking around in the sunshine, drinking, eating, wandering around town. We went to the winery, and it's just been so relaxing. We also both made a rule that this whole weekend was like our offline weekend, so no phones, no social media, and that's just been so nice. It's like a little reset and breath of fresh air. We're about to take 2 and try and light the fire for the fire bath, because we tried last night and I ended up on the phone to my dad trying to get fire lighting instructions. I mean, to our credit, we didn't have enough little sticks and like kindling to get it going. We also didn't have newspaper, so we were trying to burn a whole roll of toilet paper, so we just didn't really have everything we needed, and our fire lit and then went out like probably 3 times before we called it and gave up. So we're going to try for round 2. We went and collected sticks today. We've got matches, we've got kindling, we bought a newspaper in town, so technically, whoa, that was good. Technically, we've got everything we need and we should be able to light it, fingers crossed, because it takes like 2 hours to heat up roughly. And then it'll be sunset, you can sit in the bath. We bought some Riesling from a wine shop in town, and then we also bought steak and veggies for dinner. So we're going to cook our own dinner and just have a really chill night, which should be, yeah, so nice.
Can you do me a favour and pull out a few of those logs?
We're getting ChatGPT to help us make our fire so it's fail-proof, and it actually works tonight. Nick's sending him photos of his logs. Hey, we've got one shot at this. We spent $20 on a bag of wood, so we're not buying another bag, so this bag has to work. 2 hours later. Not quite, but we're now hacking it off with a kitchen knife because it's gone out another 2 times, because our wood's either too wet or it's too green because we ripped it off a tree, because there's no little sticks around here. And if we can't get this fire started, I think we're both gonna pack the shits. Depresso, espresso, we couldn't get our fire going, so we can't have a bath and we can't have a fire because the 2 are connected, and that's all we wanted to do.
Not our fault.
Not our fault, no, all the wood was too wet. We tried really hard.
Oh, fuck, that's a bit small, eh?
Nick and I just went into town to get coffee and brekkie, and we were just having a conversation about when you order and someone asks what size, how it gives you anxiety because you don't know if they're small, like more really like small or they're big. Is really big, whatever. Nick ordered a small iced coffee and this little baby came out. Like, that's got to be a joke. It's got a full-size lid too, just to make it look even more ridiculous. Like, I don't know how to give context of just how small this is, but that's like an extra small. This is so funny. haven't even tried my coffee. Yeah, that's good coffee. That's really good. We just checked out earlier as well, and
It's all
we
over.
are headed home. Done. Finished. 2 sips and you're done.
That was fucking not enjoyable.
Okay, I'm more excited about this Portuguese tart.
Oh, let's see what you rated.
Nick rated it a 10 out of 10 and he's like an expert.
I'm a connoisseur. It's really vanilla-y. Yum. We need to find some giant bins to throw all our rubbish in as well. Had to put our rubbish in the back of the car and bring it with us, which I don't know if that's weird to me. We weren't camping, we were literally in like cabin things, so I don't really understand. And then there's no bins at the property, so we're driving around with all of our rubbish in the car, which is kind of gross. So we need to dump that, and then we're driving home. Our dog walker sent us some photos of the boys this morning as well on their walk, so she clearly got in okay and got them, but I'm so excited to see them. How do we find a bin, do you reckon? Where do we go? Just drive around.
Just do lappies.
Just go up and down the town, we'll find something.